As Black History Month draws to a close, we revisit a pivotal moment in our nation's educational landscape. News 12's Biljana Garland talked to a trailblazer whose courage broke barriers in Onslow County Schools.
Val, it's important that we remember this in our history because it was an intense time of segregation and resistance as one woman stands firm against all of that adversity. And the community holds her close in their history because she says she is the first person to integrate Onslow County Schools. It's 1964. 13-year-old Carmen Kuntz Spicer is not only making history for herself, but for generations to come.
If you've never gone through segregation, then you don't know what it's like.
Thousands of feet hit the ground, marching for change throughout the nation.
You must move on because you have to believe change will come.
After the passing of the 1964 Civil Rights Act, the acceptance of integration slowly seeped into society, with Onslow County Schools untouched by the wave of progress.
Very depressing, but I think in order for changes to happen, you have to be persistent.
Carmen's mother, an activist, knew someone had to be the catalyst for change.
She volunteered me to go to the school. Somebody had to do it.
Carmen says she was the first Black person to attend New Bridges Middle School, what was then called Jacksonville Junior High School. But she says her arrival was not a warm welcome.
It's not a good feeling to be called the N-word. It's not a good feeling to be spit at.
For the first month of 8th grade, she wasn't allowed to step foot on the campus without proper measures.
I was escorted by the police department because they weren't sure of my safety.
Carmen had to find the strength in herself to go on.
Some teachers were not the greatest. Some teachers even used the N-word too.
Carmen says at the time it was difficult to have hope, but she knew things would only stay the same if she didn't step out into boldness. I talked to Onslow County school leaders on how this legacy impacts their current school culture, and they say that while they do promote inclusivity in the schools, they don't have a program yet to commemorate the integration that happened in the past, but they do plan on collaborating with the Onslow County Museum that will have an exhibit coming up of the history of education, including the integration of schools. Live in Onslow County, Biljana Garland, News 12.